Let's start with the reading, Gemini. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs just to get a better understanding of your overall situation. Now, let's look into the energies around you and the upcoming events for you. Okay, so the energy at the bottom of the deck is a very powerful one. We have two knights, a Knight of Swords and a Knight of Cups. What we're seeing overall here is a powerful attraction, a powerful connection. You might be thinking about someone or impacted by someone who you share a lot of emotional connection with. This person clearly is someone who you feel, or felt at least in the past, very affectionate towards. This is someone who made you express that affection, that love that you do have inside, Gemini. As a sign, you're very charming, you're very flirty. And right here, you felt that this person was on the same frequency as you. This was something very physical. I definitely see that. And something that overall really gave you a emotional fulfillment that perhaps you haven't felt in a while. This person brought passion as well. With that Knight of Swords, this was a type of situation where the two of you didn't really have to think about what to do, how to do it. It was about just doing. It was just about getting together, being together. Doesn't matter what we're going to do. Doesn't matter who we are with. It was that sort of connection that really felt good. It really felt as though it was moving fast maybe at times, but it didn't scare you. It just felt right. Now, that is the energy, the person and situation that we are about to focus on. But from what I see right here in the middle of the reading, Eight of Wands reversed and the Moon, clearly there is a lack of communication. So either here the two of you are actually not talking, or the communication, the conversations that you have are not 100% honest. There is something that someone wants to say, but they're not saying it at this moment in time. It's something that maybe comes from a place of fears, doubts. There is definitely something here which is causing a doubt, a major doubt, in fact. Now, if we were to see this Eight of Wands upright, it will look as some sort of incoming messages, notifications that maybe are causing these doubts that we see with the Moon. And especially having it reversed, it might symbolize the fact that this person is trying to hide certain things, or at least their body language, the way they handle their phone as well, is just making you wonder what is going on there. There are some doubts, and definitely this feels to me like a domino effect. You are not focusing on this, and you do not want to focus on these sorts of situations, energies, and doubts. But at the same time, there was something small you've seen, and then from that moment forward, it was just a series of things that at this point, you don't know if maybe it's just in your head, if this is just an illusion, or if this is actually something happening from this person and them trying to hide it overall. Right here, what I see is that you are trying to really understand what's going on. And you're a very intelligent sign, and you can really look into the facts and understand what the truth is. But right now, you're confused, and you're trying to distinguish between reality and illusions, between facts and fears. But it's not easy. When you have the Moon energy into your environment, This usual approach that you follow into really looking into what's happening, it's hard because you don't have enough tools, you don't have enough information. Now, what we see right here, your focus position, Three of Pentacles and the Devil. So this is important because what we are looking at here is you trying to now understand if the two of you were ever on the same page, if you ever had the same goal for this specific situation. What is the common goal here? These doubts are making you definitely looking into the situation more in a more analytical way, in a more logical way. But at the same time, there is something that you're really not happy about here. And it's not even what this person is or is not doing. What you're not liking is the way you feel. And so what I see right there with this devil energy coming up is that you are realizing or just taking consideration the possibility that the two of you want different things. And this is not making you feel as though, oh, okay, then, I'm just going to move on. I'm just going to find someone else. Unfortunately, you feel a little bit trapped and invested into a situation with a person who clearly you care about. And I do believe that if there was anything that you could change, it would be the way you feel towards the possibility for things to not work out in a situation that is important to you. And so right here, you are just really trying to understand the situation and to not give in to your darker self, into a type of energy that is around you and inside of you, which makes you feel as though this person and the events in this situation control you, control your moves, your words, your thoughts, and your vision, which is always that Three of Pentacles. So right here, maybe at times you even think, you know what, if this person just wants to have fun, I'll go along with it. I am not ready to move away from this. There is definitely something very powerful here, and we'll have to see. There is a solution. There is definitely a solution. Now, in your past position, Six of Cups, and this is really beautiful. You're missing just those times that you were spending together on the couch, driving somewhere, cooking together, the little things, right? Those right now feel like ages ago. You are just wanting to go back to that. It feels like the two of you, at least in the past, really fit together really well. Just like two pieces of a puzzle, it was a perfect fit. And so maybe you ended up assuming that the two of you were actually on the same page. And so right here with the Six of Cups, you just want to go back to that. Where did that feeling go? When did we lose our way? I thought that we were going to grow old together. What happened there? So overall, there is a need to understand, but at the same time, you do not want to hear bad news. You do not want to hear that maybe this person doesn't want the same things that you do. Keep in mind that all of these things that we're talking about, at least right now, 85, if not 90%, are in your head because of this moon energy. And it's very possible that maybe there are some misunderstandings with the moon right there. It's always possible. And the things that you're seeing might seem bigger than what they are. We'll see if that's the case. And soon, look at that, the Tower. Truth will be revealed. So just be patient. And in fact, in your strength position, we have patience. We have a card that it's inviting you to maybe create some sort of emotional distance with this person so that you can understand the situation better, or better understand yourself, your position in the situation better, and then handle the overall events in a more constructive way. Why? Because what you're going to do next it is going to be pivotal, Gemini. You might think that right now the ball is in their court and they have to clarify things. They have to be straightforward about the events and about their feelings. But trust me, from what I'm seeing here, the ball is still in your court. And depending on how you handle the situation, you're going to manifest a completely different outcome. Why do you need to work on this emotional independence right now? If you were to start a conversation with this person about the doubts that you're having, about the things that you've seen, you might really appear as someone who you are not. You might appear maybe too needy. You might appear as someone who is desperately trying to make something work. Instead, right here, create that balance within you. Meditate, spend time with your friends, understand your self-worth, because your self-worth, as you see it right now, it's down here, but instead is all the way up. It's something that you have to learn about yourself in this situation. You might think that things are changing, that the goals are changing because you're not good enough, perhaps, but you absolutely are. And you have to tell yourself, you know what? I am not going to stand up. I'm not going to settle, in fact, for things that are not good enough for me. I know what I'm worth, and I'm not going to sacrifice my vision, my goals. Entering that situation and that conversation, which is coming up, with that mindset, it's going to give you the power, Gemini. And so right here, let go of these fears, of these doubts. Get off social media. Don't look at this person. Don't try to find the answers by yourself. Just get to the truth, the first truth, which is, I am enough. I am enough. I have everything that I need. And I am worth it. I have so much to offer. Anyone would be lucky to be with me. And you know what? That is the truth. And then you get to talking to this person. Now, supporting the reading and also going against the moon energy a little bit, the Hierophant. This really looks like a type of connection that the both of you see as something that will last for the rest of your lives. But at the same time, this is not about length. This is about someone who maybe wants to be with you for the rest of their lives and also keep seeing someone else or keep being in the game, you know? I'm not saying that that's the truth. That's what you're thinking about here, though. So, Gemini, hold tight. The Tower is in your upcoming position. And whenever the Tower comes in, nothing is left other than the truth. And so right here, the very core of your beliefs are going to be challenged, is going to be destroyed. You're going to really receive some sort of information here, which is going to create an unexpected new beginning. With this is an awakening. This is completely letting go of that moon energy and see things for what they really, really are. And usually, with the Tower, right after that, we have the Star. We have that new beginning, renewal, feeling hopeful again, feeling that beautiful sensation of love and happiness, feeling as though nothing can hurt you anymore. And so let's see what this Tower is going to be. We have definitely a very important message which brings transformation. So let's see what this message is going to be about. Let's see what this Tower is about to bring into your near future. I want to see what type of information and how it's going to impact your distant future as well. What should you expect soon in your near future and how it's going to make this whole situation evolve after it happens. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Gemini, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, Stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Gemini. So this is definitely a situation that could very easily get frustrating, right? Because when we are in our heads so much, that's where everything looks possible and impossible at the same time. You might have visions and scenarios in your head which contradict each other, but at the same time, they all seem feasible. Now, in order to get out of that situation, you have to have a real conversation, because there are things that you cannot just answer yourself. This is a partnership, this is a connection made of two people, and this person needs to be able to find a way to give you the truth, to give you all the answers that you need. You know, at times we tend to not say anything because we don't want to look needy, right? We don't want to appear needy. And so we see that notification from an app that maybe has a color, the icon has a color of an app that we know, a dating app. And we're like, well, no, maybe I've seen something that wasn't there. But the doubt is there. And it would be much easier to say, hey, is that app? You know, with a smile, just laughing. In that moment, chances are that the person is going to show you, going to be like, no, actually, this is my mom texting, you know? It can be something as simple as that, but let's look into it. I feel that with the Tower in your upcoming position, this is going to be the truth. The Tower is a major arcana, so they're not controlling that. They cannot control that. So let's see. Page of Wands, another notification. Something is happening again, but this time, the way you handle it, it will be different. Now it's clear, actually. So let's see what that upcoming energy is going to be about. Yes. Okay. Here we go again. Okay. One more. All right. Here we go. This is going to be actually the resolution point of a situation that honestly should have never evolved this way. And this is why. First of all, right here, we get the